Hello everybody, Leon X here, and welcome back to another gameplay of Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter. So now we're on a new case, chain reaction. So let's play it. I gotta try to finish this game so I can uninstall it. It's been a while since I played this game. So it's like, what, 2 more cases? So let's try to finish this one. And yes, this is gonna be quite a long gameplay. So, I hope you guys enjoy it though. Alright, here we go.
Holmes, you simply have to face up to it. You need to have a serious discussion with Kate about her origins.
I can't.
No more excuses. She will learn soon enough that Alice is leaving. This other hidden secret. She will not forgive you.
She does not need to know why.
No? So she will blame you for Alice's departure. Is that what you want?
No, I certainly... It's as Kate said, I always do the wrong thing where she's concerned.
Now look here. I'll take care of your case once we're back at Baker Street.
Cabby, why have we stopped?
The road to the square is blocked, sir.
Why?
There's been a bad road accident.
Oh, splendid.
Whoa! That is one bad accident.
We'd better hurry. There may be injured who need help.
What the heck?
His pupils are constricted, but they are moving. He is still alive. He has stopped breathing. There's no heartbeat. I must act quickly to save him.
Press to continue. Oh, what? Oh, crap. Oh! Yeah, I pushed the wrong buttons. What? What? Oh man.
Thank goodness. This man will live.
Barely.
Holmes, don't just stand there. Do something.
Don't worry, I'm okay.
There are no wounds or injuries.
Wake up, dude. Wake up.
I'd better call for Watson.
Watson! Watson! Where's... Oh.
I see no visible injuries. Perhaps I could use ammonia.
Use ammonia then.
Oh, my head.
Alright. Oh, there's somebody in here? Okay. Strong fire, too hot to enter. Oh shit. Duh! He's dead.
Over here.
Please move to a safer area, sir.
Need help. Over here.
Sheesh!
I would have died if not for you.
Okay. Of course, there's some heavy weight there blocking him. Wooden plank, used as a lever. S to drag. Oh, of course, I have to do all that.
Thank you for saving me.
Oh my goodness. I have to do all this? Missing door handle cannot open. Could be broken. Okay. Come on, we can do this. Oh man, this is quite some work here. Alright. Done.
Please help me. My leg.
Oh boy.
Please help me. My leg.
Somebody!
I'm certain that Watson is far more capable of handling this situation.
Light bleeding, and oh, of course, a dead horse under him. Oh god. I really gotta move the mouse up and down, up and down. Drag him.
I need help.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, my shoulder. I'd better call for Watson.
Watson.
Please help me. My leg.
My name is Dr. Watson. Let me examine.
I need help. Ah, it hurts.
There's some extreme bruising. No bones appear to be broken. I think that an improvised bandage will do for now. One moment, and I'll fetch what I need. Now, let me apply the bandage.
Oh wow.
Thank you, Doctor.
All right. And one more.
Oh, thank you, Doctor. Shoulder.
I'm a doctor. Will you allow me to look at your shoulder?
What? Oh, wow. What the heck? Wait a minute.
Oh, my shoulder.
I'm a doctor. Will you allow me to look at your shoulder?
Gently rotate and drum to find the best spot with lesser tension. Oh, lesser tension.
Ouch!
there. Oh! Oh, there we go. I was all like, what?
Thank you for your help.
Man, that was quite a rescue.
Holmes, it appears the police have arrested someone. Perhaps it is the person responsible for this disaster.
Well, let's find out.
Let me go. You're talking nonsense.
Insulting a police constable, eh? That's quite enough.
What's happening here, Constable?
Mr. Holmes, this gentleman here is the fellow who built the scaffolding which collapsed and caused this accident.
That ain't true. How were you hurt? This hammer hit me on the leg. How? It flew out from the scaffolding I put up. When the damn thing collapsed, the hammer flew out and cost me leg.
You were standing over there at the time.
Oh, aye. Yeah, that's right.
So it would not have been possible for him to bring the scaffolding down, Constable?
Perhaps it was poorly constructed.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. And what made it fall? Perhaps it was you, waving around that rotten stick of yours.
You'll wind up getting a taste of it if you carry on like this.
One moment, Constable. The scaffolding here has been entirely dislodged. It is unlikely that this disaster could have been the fault of this gentleman. Allow me to inspect the area. And if you could possibly be of use, close off the surrounding section. Do not grant anyone access, nor allow them to leave. Is that quite clear?
Absolutely, Mr. Holmes.
Alright, let's play detective.
This accident is a little unusual. I need to concentrate on the details. I must include all the participants in the accident sequence.
Oh, wow. Okay.
What do you make of this accident, Holmes?
How come we didn't drag that guy out?
This carriage was struck by the scaffold when it fell.
We found one element.
This technical cab was involved in this tragic accident.
2.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
My poor leg.
Okay. What else? What else? What else? Gotta find 13.
This cab hit the
I found
scaffold
2.
and caused it to fall.
Now found 3.
A common phaeton. An uncommon location. Celebratory bunting. A dead driver. Another victim of the explosion. This horse was blinded by the flag, causing it to bolt into the window. The overturned lamps may well have caused the fire and explosion.
Found 6.
This jaunting car would be capable of traveling at great speed.
7.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
Oh boy. Okay.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
Celebratory bunting. The pumpkins fell here after the sprung cart collided. An old sprung cart, which has seen better days. Good day to you, sir. Would you mind answering some questions? I'm investigating this accident. Are you the driver of this cart?
Yeah. I was transporting vegetables from my farm to the London market.
What can you tell me about the accident?
I don't know. There was a collision. I felt the ground. I come over all dizzy.
What did you collide with?
That contraption up in front of me. He stopped all of a sudden, and I tried to avoid him, but I wasn't quick enough.
Do you have any idea what might have caused this cab to stop so sharply?
No, no idea.
It just stopped. So it's 18. I mean, not 18. 8.
This mechanism played a part in the accident, I'm sure of it.
Ooh. One, two, three, four. Oops, wait. Let's watch that sequence.
That's it.
Ooh, got it. That is awesome. Oh, wait. Oh, there's something here.
The old gas lamps in this square have been upgraded to electricity. A puddle of water and electricity. A deadly combination.
Oh. Get that out. Get that out.
That's it.
Sweet. No, I won't. Okay, well, let's go over here. So the axe flew.
The axe was catapulted by the scaffold and it landed here.
Then it cut this.
The rope holding the bunting was torn apart. A large section of it is now missing.
11.
The driver is dead. He was killed by the explosion. This cab was set on fire by the explosion at the lamp shop.
12. I just need one more. Come on. One more.
Mr. Holmes?
Let's see.
This is an absolute disaster.
What am I missing? Just need one more damn element.
This technical cab was involved in this tragic accident.
Can go there. Let's look at the map. What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh boy.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion, and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
The wardrobes.
Those wardrobes fell like dominoes.
Oh, there we go. Okay. And then...
I believe I've enough information about this accident. Now let's recreate the sequence of events.
What? Oh my god, are you serious? Well, how would I know what... No. No, I do not want to skip. See, if you exit this part, you're... What? Yes.
What a bloody carnage!
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so...
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
My poor leg.
Mr. Holmes?
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
Alright, let's look at this. How would I know which one went first? This is not telling me much.
Might I ask...
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion, and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
What a bloody carnage!
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion, and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
There was an explosion. Okay, well, let's just take a wild guess. I'm guessing it's that. That. No. Let's try it.
I must include all the participants in the accident sequence.
Oh, freaking forgot this.
Include all the participants in the accident sequence.
What, really? Oh, oh yeah. So. Okay, so. Okay, let's reset. That. 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 5. Oop.
That's it.
Woo! Got it.
Technical
Damn.
cab's sudden halt caused this disaster, but the lamppost fell down afterwards. So why did the cab stop?
Well, let's find out.
There's a metal strapping. This crank has been turned.
Why was it turned? Alright. Tattoo.
This man was killed by electricity, as shown by the distinct mark on his hand.
He carried a gun.
This man was armed with a revolver. Webley, I suspect. This cab was painted recently. There is some text underneath the paint here. Could be important. I'll need to find a way to remove this fresh paint.
How are we gonna do that? How are we gonna do that? Another tattoo. They're a gang. Rasco.
Rasco. Yes, I know him. He's a small-time local criminal.
Sticky licorice? Licorice? Electrical burn. I missed something. Oh.
Some kind of solvent. A piece of fabric drenched in solvent.
I'll take that. How lovely.
A pneumatic hammer. Mud. Oof, smells bad.
Alright, so let's do this then. Remove the paint, remove the paint. Well, there you go.
Underground Electric Railways Company of London.
Interesting. Let's see. Oop. Water. Something in the puddle. Wire. Ooh.
There is some electrical wiring here beneath the manhole.
Let's locate. Oh, it's through here. Very well. Electrical is all the way in here. What the heck is that? Oh. Okay. This is gonna be. Let's see. How do we remove? Oh, there we go. I didn't see that. There we go. And then easy. Okay. There it is.
I've not seen such a device before.
Activate the device by finding the correct position for its switches. See. This is no. Darn it. Let's start over. Okay.
The electrical
What?
charge which affected the technical cab came from here.
What? I don't get it. That did not make sense. That did not make sense at all. See. Smoke on the water. Women are now allowed to smoke in public. The court declares today's magistrate Adcox ruled that it is no longer a crime for a woman to smoke in a public area, in London at least. He then proceeded to discharge Mary Towson, Edna Custer, and Elsie Watkin, 3 ladies who has been smartly arrested for smoking in Trafalgar Square. Wow. The rules back then, man. The rules.
I can see the technical
Or the
cab
laws.
very well from here.
Okay. So now what?
An open bottle of cheap wine. A single glass containing traces of alcohol.
What does that mean?
This is an absolute disaster.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
My poor leg.
Oh, got something.
Holmes, I was looking for you. I have an idea about the accident.
Never mind. This one is murder.
What?
What?
You? You're the murderer,
You're
eh?
off your head.
Are you sure, Holmes?
Oh yes. A murder and an accident, because the killer, by electrocuting the cab, created this chaos. And so this multiple crash is now our great chance.
Our great chance? Of what, Holmes?
The culprit could not have planned for this to happen, don't you see? And it is possible that he is still here due to the prompt arrival of the police. Now I see 5 men who could be our murderer. Let us take a look at the map.
Oh, yeah.
My poor leg.
Why do I need to do this? Real close to apartment. Oh. Okay, that's 1. Two out of 5. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so yes.
Mr. Holmes?
I can't even speak to them. Let's see. Oh, I gotta do my deduction. He does seem suspicious, but I haven't got anything on him. Let's just go with this.
I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. That's it.
Okay, never mind.
Constable, I suspect 3 people here. Take them to Scotland Yard for questioning.
As long as I don't leave empty-handed, all's good and well.
I know that look, Holmes. Have you found something new?
That's right. In order to trap the cab, the killer must have known the precise route it would take. Or even, that could suggest the cab must have set out not far from here, in this very street, perhaps.
Remarkable. Holmes, I'm terribly sorry, but I must go to the hospital now to help tend to the wounded.
I understand, Watson.
But don't forget our earlier discussion. About Kate.
Okay. So, who is... Examine the belongings. Oh, wait a minute. Well, let's go to Scotland Yard.
Mr. Holmes, we have a slight problem.
What happened?
One of the suspects, Mr. Reginald Butcher, has escaped. It was after we asked him to put his belongings in the evidence room. I'm sorry.
How did he escape?
He hit me in the face. Took me by surprise, you know, otherwise I...
Of course. That's all?
Just before he left the yard, he shouted, "Sorry, I'll come back later."
Sorry, I'll come back later.
He could have said that without punching me.
Is Inspector Lestrade here?
But no, he will be absent for a couple of days. Can we keep this incident between us?
That's bad.
A book. Karl Heinzen's 1848 Der Mord, with a bookmark. Electrical wires.
Dear Mr. Garrett, we are obliged to inform you that despite your expropriation, you are still in debt to a considerable sum of money. We would request that you contact our payment service as soon as possible. Otherwise, we shall be obliged to involve the police in this unfortunate matter.
This terrible passage is apparently appreciated by Garrett.
If you have to blow up half a continent and create a bloodbath in order to destroy the barbarians party, you can be deemed to possess neither scrupulous nor conscience. Anyone who would not happily sacrifice his own life for the honor of exterminating 1 million barbarians is not a true Republican. I agree, such clear-sightedness. Okay. Hang on a second.
My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith.
Murad. Quite a popular brand of cigarette.
Whiskey. Of poor quality. Thick leather gloves. They're probably insulated.
Benjamin, my son, I would be so pleased if you could join me and help your next charity banquet, which is due to take place on Sunday after the service. Your goodwill brings such joy, and I know that I may rely upon you. Remember how your life began in sin, your feeling rejected and alone in the world, and how you turned to the criminal path. But you found the strength within you to make the change. You became a good man. Our Lord will have mercy upon you. I shall always be happy to see you in our church, my son. Okay.
The initials MB.
Mr. Butcher, we have the most excellent news for you. Please arrange to visit the hospital as soon as possible so that we may conclude this matter. Her condition is stationary.
This letter from yesterday perhaps explains why Butcher was in such a hurry. At any rate, I now have an exact address.
Dear Mr. Butcher, your repeated absence, which is compounded by your delays with existing workload, simply cannot continue. You are responsible for a number of serious errors that your colleagues have found themselves compelled to rectify. We are sorry for this present situation, as you have always been an exemplary employee. We understand the complication of your personal situation, but if you are unable to correct your behavior in the immediate future, we shall be forced to terminate your employment. And it's also the Underground Electrical Railways.
Reginald Butcher had problems with his job. This pen is an expensive one, but it isn't new. Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets.
Alright.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation.
I'm Benjamin Fowler, and I was arrested by mistake. I swear it.
You have not been arrested, Mr. Fowler. You are here as a witness.
Oh, but I saw nothing. I swear. Let me go.
Let's examine him. Wow, is a gang member. He's religious. Injured leg. Smoker. Yeah, got everything right. So Benjamin Fowler, a man in his 40s, is a manual worker. He's involved with reconstruction work of the statue in the square, which explains his presence at the scene of the accident as resulting leg injury. Mr. Fowler has a dog tattoo. Gang member mark, which he attempts to hide. Yellow nails identify him as a heavy smoker. He's a religious man.
Could you tell me what you were doing at the scene of the accident?
I was working on the square's statue. I work for the council, I swear it.
Do you ever work with electricity?
Yes, sometimes. I repair electric lampposts, but I'm not a specialist. I swear it. It's new, isn't it? And complex, and dangerous.
I understand.
Mr. Holmes, I know you're a great detective and you understand me, so please let me go. I know nothing, I swear.
Yes, you swear it, I know. Mr. Fowler, does the name Rasco ring any bells with you?
First time I ever heard it, I swear.
Yeah.
But your tattoo resembles his. You are in his gang, are you not?
No. It was a long time ago. I already forgot. I swear it. I just picked a few pockets for him when I was a young fellow. But I ain't proud of what I did. All my family, my parents, my brothers, dogs and cats all died when I was a lad. I wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Okay.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Thomas Garrett. Why am I here?
You are a witness to murder.
Of course. Well, it wouldn't be the first time that the police jailed an innocent man in order to close a case.
No one has been charged yet.
Yet.
Let's examine him. Just give me a second. Let's see. He is ill, I believe. Badge, anarchist symbol. Let's see. Works with electricity. What the heck? What did I miss? Oh, that is done. Yes, got it right. Thomas Garrett is an aggressive person who wears a symbol of the anarchist. He likes the police. He dislikes the police and most probably all authority. It is obvious that he is poor as his clothes are old and worn. Mr. Garrett exhibits black sputum through his coughing, which is a symptom of silicosis. Garrett is ill. A specific burn upon his finger reveals that he must work with electricity.
Do you have any electrical knowledge?
How do you know about that? You a mind reader?
There are electrical wires amongst your belongings.
Clever. Yes. I teach electrics to my comrades, since I'm currently without paid work. I'm self-taught, so we're not as dumb as you might think. And I don't want to work for bosses anyway.
You have a severe cough. Are you suffering?
It's only a cold.
Why not be honest with me? You are spitting up black fluid.
Ah, well observed. Yes, I have enough coal dust in my lungs to fuel an entire London district.
You were a miner then?
Since the age of 13, yes. At the Newcastle mines. 15 years of hell. Those were bloody times. But now it's over. I don't want to die in those holes like my father and my brothers did, in order to line the pockets of the rich.
Did you perhaps see anything in particular during or after this disaster?
Yes, I saw part of your bourgeoisie burn up and explode. It was spectacular.
Why did you remain in the square? Why not seek shelter?
Like the rest of the sheep, there were some wounded comrades, workers. I wanted to help them.
Okay. Now, let's go to that hospital.
I'm apparently in the children's ward. I'm apparently in the children's ward.
Mr. Butcher, I can confirm that you are willing to admit your daughter into the care of our hospital. You will be responsible for the travel expenditure, naturally taking all appropriate precautions due to the delicate state of your daughter. Additionally, you must attend to any accommodation costs and all medical attention. The final bill cannot be summarized within this letter. It will depend, of course, upon your daughter's condition, but I must warn you that the sum may be considerable.
Admission file at Karolinska University Hospital in Stockholm. Mr. Butcher's wife. A young woman lost her life. Merrill Butcher. Mr. Reginald Butcher, I've come from Scotland Yard. Might we talk?
All right, but not too loudly. She's finally asleep.
Is she your daughter?
Our pretty little Merrill. She's very ill. Now look, I'm sorry I ran, but I had to see Dr. Blowberry today and the policeman wouldn't listen.
Don't worry, I understand now.
Let's examine him. Shoots. Let's go with what's once prosperous. To say daughter's gift. Yeah, got it right. Reginald Butcher, a married man, holds the position of a railway worker. He is depressed due to the illness of his daughter, of whom he is extremely fond. His shoes are shiny; they have no doubt been recently cleaned. His expensive waistcoat, now in a shabby condition, reveals that he was previously a prosperous man. Mr. Butcher loves his daughter and is not ashamed to wear a child's bracelet to display his affection.
Can she be cured?
It'll take a long time, but I'm confident that we'll win this fight. I can't bear to think otherwise.
Yes, it's probably just a question of money.
What are you talking about? It's a question of willpower, and my daughter will win.
do hope so. Although the treatment at the Karolinska University Hospital is very expensive.
Ah, yeah, it's our only hope. Thanks to the good Dr. Blowberry, she finally has a bed. We're going out next week. It's our last chance. Do you have children?
Yes, I have a daughter too.
We'd sacrifice our lives for our children, would we not?
Yes. Of course, yes. What do you do for a living, Mr. Butcher?
I work at the office of the Underground Electric Railways Company.
Then you must be familiar with electrical devices.
I am indeed. Why do you ask?
It is of no consequence, but tell me, what are the reasons behind the problems you're experiencing at work?
Problems? What do you mean?
You have already received a written warning.
Yes. I'm often late to work. My boss doesn't understand my situation. It's difficult since my daughter became ill.
I see. Coincidentally, we found one of your company's cabs in the square where the accident occurred.
Really? Why was it there?
I have no idea. Do you?
No. But a week ago we had a technical cab stolen, along with its tools. Do you think that could be the one?
It's possible.
Alright. Now what?
Shh. Meryl's asleep.
Okay, I guess we go to the accident area. Let's see. I wonder if there's something I missed. See. What do I do? What do I do?
This is an absolute disaster.
Can we see? Maybe there's something I missed. Gotta look careful on the streets. Oh! No, I got... Hey. What is this?
Mud. Oof, smells bad. Fresh paint, but from something else. There was a collision here. The technical cab collided and stopped here. The lock was forced.
The district of St. Victor, while in the act of demolishing an old house, masons have uncovered a nest of snakes which has spawned upwards of 100 squirming reptiles. These reptiles do not inhabit the bottom of the well. Long since dried up, in the middle of the snake nest there was the skeleton of a child who had likely plunged down the well to his or her death. Surprisingly, the skeleton in question was still holding a red Morocco portfolio, much disinterrogated, apart from one legible strip of paper which read, "Do not reveal the plots."
A trail of mud goes through the entire room.
This again. Oh shoot. Let's go with 3. Yeah. Okay, so now let's go.
There's no space for this lockpick. There's no space for this lockpick.
Holy crap. Dang it. Let's see. Wow. Oh God, really? Okay.
A
Got
workshop.
that done.
Saleable items are produced here. Mud. Oof, smells bad.
All right.
It looks as though the carpet was placed here intentionally.
Let's move that. Ah.
An old access point to the sewers.
Interesting. So now we're under the sewers, and a lot of things happened down here while the accident happened. That's interesting. Which way? Let's go this way first. What's this? Oh, crap. Let's go, yeah. Let's keep pushing. Did that work? I think so. Oh God, it climbs so slow. Yes. No. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, cool, cool. Now, what do I do? Nothing. Oh, dang it. But I set that down to 0. Oh, wait. Dang it. This again. I could do this. I could do this. I could do this. It's kind of hard just keeping that in balance. Keyboard and mouse. Keyboard and mouse. Keep it in the center. Do not let it go outside. Which one's this? Oh, what? Yeah, I don't even know. Oh. Okay, so oh, okay, I get it. I get it. So we push that there, and then oh, what's he doing? Let me rotate this. Like that. And then oh. Okay. All right.
I better not.
Shoot. What is...
Metal powder. Looks like aluminium.
How did... What?
Metal powder. Looks like aluminium.
Oh. Guess that's how they say aluminum, huh?
A red powder. Given the circumstances, most probably iron oxide. Or just rust.
I want to see how they say aluminum.
Metal powder. Looks like aluminium.
Aluminium. Aluminium.
Magnesium strips.
Alright.
So, it was the goal of Rasco's gang to rob the bank.
Interesting.
The iron wall of the vault has been melted through. Still warm. The thieves have opened almost all of the deposit boxes. They must have taken a great many valuables. This vault belongs to the Bank of England. The thieves have opened almost all of the deposit boxes. They must have taken a great many valuables.
This is big, Watson. This is very big.
An old map of the sewers with a red cross.
All right. Look at that again. That one door. Let's go back to that one door. This one. Aha! Oh yeah, I just broke through the door.
A banknote. Dry, so it hasn't been here very long. This cigarette stub is dry. It was discarded fairly recently. The tobacco's aroma is still strong. It's sweet and nutty.
Sweet and nutty.
Murad, quite a popular brand of cigarette. Metal rings. They're used to hold the barrel in one piece. These barrels are empty and unsealed. All of the licorice has been eaten. The thieves used these barrels for the loot, which they then threw into the water. I need to warn Lestrade about this.
So what do I... Let's go to Scotland Yard. Alright. I forgot to look at this.
Belongings of the victims. Rasco and his acolyte. A Webley revolver. A standard deck of playing cards. A normal pocket knife. Rasco is fond of licorice. Huh. The licorice was found both at the sewers and amongst Rasco's belongings. A police report about Rasco. He's only a minor criminal.
See, also known as Roscoe, leader of a small local gang whose members can be identified by the gang's motif, a dog tattoo. The gang has been involved in a frequent violence, robbery, pickpocketing. Okay, so now what's next? Resolve the murder. Okay.
It's a mistake, I swear it. I shouldn't be here.
Condemn me to death. That's your job, after all.
Okay, I guess we just do our deduction board. See here. How do you say that name? Reginald? Reginald? Has prominent work due to the time off he has taken to visit his serious ill daughter. Okay. Okay, he said he wasn't a specialist, I remember that. Let's see. Bank debtors. The Bank of England was robbed by the Rascal Gang. It is the bank where Thomas Garrett has large debts. Let's see. Rebirth, Antichrist, nope. Criminal in the past, Benjamin Falwell was abandoned when he was young, but he has since changed his ways. Okay. Big Robert, Big Dead, no. Somebody knew about the bank robbery and managed to kill the members of the Rascal Gang immediately afterwards. Anarchist ideology. Anarchists oppose the state, capitalism, and market relations, but Thomas Garrett is in debt to the bank. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Rascal Gang. Benjamin Fowler is connected with the Rascal Gang. He has the gang tag, but has made intent to remove it. Let's see, I believe he's found a new life. Let's see, Mr. Garrett's side job, electrician. I believe he has insufficient knowledge. Let's see, electrician, execution. Let's just go with that. Trish. I believe he's it. We'll go with absolve. No. We'll go with this. Let's see what happens. I believe it's him.
Mr. Butcher,
Shh. She's finally asleep. I knew you'd
you should
return.
go to Stockholm with your daughter. You will save her. I've made my decision. Leave now.
You understand? I was forced to do all this.
Perhaps you were.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. Goodbye.
See, let's check conclusion. Oh, it was correct. See. Well, I'm not sure if, you know, letting him go was a good idea. I mean, I was hoping somewhere along the line, you know, like once he saved his daughter, he goes to jail for killing. Oh well, we'll just go with it. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Sorry it was a long gameplay, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe, comment, share, and like. And also check out my Facebook and Twitter, which is on the video description below. And if you guys can, do support the channel. There's a link below down there too for PayPal. And I will see you guys next time on another Sherlock Holmes, Devil's Daughter. Have a good day, everyone.